Hello, my name is Rebecca, and this is my career presentation on play therapy. The basics of play therapy. What is play therapy and how does it work? Play therapy is the systematic use of a theoretical model to establish an interpersonal process wherein trained play therapists use the therapeutic powers of play to help clients prevent or resolve psychosocial difficulties and achieve optimal growth and development, as defined by the Association of Play Therapy. A simpler definition is that a play therapist uses play in a therapeutic way to help a child develop and achieve a goal having to do with mental or behavioral issues and disabilities. What does play therapy help with? Play therapy helps with emotional issues, behavioral issues, and disabilities. Emotional issues can stem from the divorce of a child's parents, abandonment and adoption, loss of a loved one and the grief it caused, trauma, abuse, or life crisis. Mental illnesses such as depression and anxiety can also be helped with play therapy. Play therapy can also help children with learning disabilities such as dyslexia, auditory and language processing disorders, and nonverbal learning disorders. Play therapy can help children with physical disabilities such as chronic illness, genetic conditions, and injuries. Mental disorders such as anxiety, depression, and PTSD can be helped by play therapy. Conduct disorders such as anger, violence, and oppositional defiant disorder are commonly treated with play therapy. Play therapy sessions. Play therapy is typically done with kids aged 3 to 12. At this young of an age, children don't yet know all the words they need to express their emotions, so they have a difficult time verbalizing it. By bringing play into children's therapies, we are opening up communication with something they know how to do, play. Play therapists show children how to communicate properly and give the children better problem-solving skills for the issues they are dealing with. Having the space to learn how to cope and respond appropriately to their emotions is very important to a child's development, and in play therapy, the space is provided, but they are also taught and guided towards solutions and skills. By learning these skills as children, they will grow up to be better adults who understand how they are feeling and who think before they act. Play therapy sessions range from 30 to 50 minutes each. Children averagely need around 20 sessions to fix the issue they were attending therapy for, but this varies by child and issue. There are two main types of play therapy, non-directive and directive. In non-directive play therapy, the child has control of what they want to do during the session and the therapist observes. During these types of sessions, the therapist listens to and observes the child's behavior. This helps the child feel unconditional acceptance and builds trust between the therapist and child. This trust-building therapy is typically used for the first 10 sessions. In directive play therapy, the therapist presents the child with specific activities to do with their difficulties. This therapy helps the child acquire skills and work towards a goal. Play therapists use many forms of play in their therapeutic practices. Assessment play is when the therapist watches the child doing different types of play to assess their development and health. Bibliotherapy is therapy with books that teach and explore new ideas. Imaginary play uses make-believe activities such as dress-up, building materials, and doll and figure sets. Stand tray therapy uses sensory play and helps children tell stories or act out play scenes. It involves a sand table with sand, water, toys, and other nature items such as sticks, rocks, and shells. Expressive arts therapy involves using many different art mediums such as painting, sculpting, poetry, and dancing. Filial therapy is when the parent is involved in the therapy to learn how to implement therapeutic practices at home. They can also learn how to appropriately respond to emotions or outbursts. Bibliotherapy, imaginary play, stand tray therapy, and expressive arts are used for both indirect and direct play therapy. Play therapy has many benefits for adolescents, especially when compared to traditional therapy. Play therapy can help children be more accountable for behaviors, develop positive and creative solutions to problems, develop respect and acceptance of themselves and others, learn to experience and express emotion in a healthy way, develop empathy for thoughts and feelings of others, and learn new social and relational skills. These are just a few of the general benefits, but each child and situation are different. Play therapy helps children and their families develop tools and skills that will allow them to navigate life's problems together, and in a way that promotes emotional and mental well-being. Now that we have gone over what exactly play therapy is and what its benefits are, I'm going to explain how to become a certified play therapist and what a career as a play therapist may look like. Play therapy track of study starts with getting your high school diploma and getting into a university or college to get your bachelor's. A bachelor's degree typically takes around 4 years to complete, but depends on the student. The most common is a Bachelor's of Science in Psychology, but other useful majors include counseling or school counseling and social work. A great minor to consider for going into play therapy is child development. For example, Texas Women's University offers many Bachelors of Science in Psychology with specialty tracks such as General Psychology major, Graduate School Preparation Psychology major, and Health Psychology. Classes you can expect to take are Developmental Psychology, Abnormal Psychology, Applied Statistics, Social Psychology, an array of psychology electives, and research or internship classes. After getting your bachelor's degree, you must apply to a graduate program. A graduate program is when you get your master's degree, which commonly takes 2 years to complete. Master degrees in clinical mental health studies or counseling, social work, or psychology. An important thing to look for in graduate schools is specialty tracks in play therapy, or that the university has many play therapy classes to offer. For example, the University of North Texas offers a Master's of Science in Clinical Mental Health Counseling with a specialized track in play therapy. Courses you can expect to take in this degree track are Essential Skills in Counseling, Introduction to Play Therapy, Diagnosis and Treatment Planning and Counseling, and Play-Based Group and Family Counseling. Getting a license. To become a certified play therapist, you must have a license to provide mental health services in one of the following fields: counseling, family and marriage therapy, psychiatry, psychology, or social work issued by the state you will be practicing in. For example, in order to attain a counseling license in the state of Texas, you must have a master's degree or higher in a counseling-related field such as psychology. In addition to your degree, you will also need at least 300 internship hours. These intern hours will consist of supervised practicum experience. This is not to be confused with the 3,000 supervision hours that are also required to obtain licensure. This will consist of supervised professional counseling sessions done in a workplace setting. The most important thing to have when trying to obtain your license are education and client experience. Two of the most common play therapy certifications you can attain are Registered Play Therapist and Registered Play Therapist Supervisor. The Registered Play Therapist certification requirements include 2 years and 2,000 hours of clinical mental health experience that is supervised, such as supervised play therapy sessions. Registered Play Therapist Supervisor certification requires a Registered Play Therapist certification with 3 more years and 3,000 more hours of direct client therapy sessions. As a play therapist, you could work within family centers, hospitals, schools, social services, child mental health services, and independent services. These can include group sessions with multiple children, sessions with the family and their family, or independent sessions with a client only. There are many options for a play therapist depending on your specific interests and preferences. I am including a YouTube video because I want to show an example of what a play therapy session looks like. This also gives us a brief glimpse of the daily life of a play therapist. The play therapist in the video is Silihan Gonzalez, and all credit goes to her.
Hello, my name is Joanne, and this is
Mason.
Mason. How old are you?
3.
3. Good job. And today we're gonna be playing Candyland of Feelings.
Yeah.
And the purpose of the game is to develop vocabulary about feelings and emotions, or to learn how to express our feelings, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you choose already a gingerbread man?
Mm-hmm.
You want the blue one?
Yeah. I choose one red.
Okay. Which gingerbread man should I be? Like yellow, or red, or green?
red.
You want me to read the red? Okay, let's put this two away. And we're gonna put.
I landed on one red.
All right, let's just start here. And then you choose one card.
I choose one red.
One red. And red means angry. Can you tell me about something that makes you feel angry or the time that you were angry?
Turn your eye.
When you punch your eye?
Yes.
Oh, that makes you feel angry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. What do you landed on?
What am I landing on? Okay, I think it's my turn to get a card. Let's see. I got orange. Orange, I think it is scared. Ooh, what's something that
What's gonna make you scared?
something that makes me scared is
What?
when it's dark outside.
When you're scared, my scared is where are the ghosts?
You're afraid of the ghosts. Okay, do you feel like ghosts are real
Yeah,
or they're not real?
they're all real.
They're not real.
No, they're all real.
They're real. Okay, so if I'm orange, I'm supposed to go right here.
Yeah, but if I went to the candy house, I'm winning.
Oh, if you get into the candy house, you win.
Yeah,
Let's
and
see.
then who is if somebody say who you are the winnest, you get to candy. But I am the one.
Okay, well, let's try, right? You choose another card and see what color you get.
I choose two blue.
Blue, and blue means happy. Can you tell me about something that makes you happy or a time that you were happy?
Toy.
Toys make you happy?
Yeah, I got two blue.
You got two blues? Yeah. Well, if this is the first blue, I think the second blue will be here, right?
That means I'm winning.
Yes, you are. You're doing a good
That
job.
means mine's in the front.
That you're doing a very
Yeah,
good
that
job.
means mine's in the front.
Can you tell me what is your favorite toy? Okay, you can think.
Teddy bear.
Teddy bears are your favorite toy?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, can you tell me why is the teddy bear your favorite toy?
because I like to sleep with my teddy bear.
That makes you happy.
Yes,
Is it my turn?
yeah.
Okay.
Mom, who is this guy?
I think that's like, is that a gnome? Looks like a gnome. Look what I got. That means I should get to this part, right? Right there. Okay. I think now it's your turn.
Mom, her.
What is that one? One purple. Ooh. Purple means love. Can you tell me about a time that you were loved? And hugs make you love? All right. I think you were right here, right?
Yeah,
So the next purple will be right there.
that means mine's in the front.
Well, it could be in the front for the next try. We can try that, right? Should we try that? Is it my turn?
See?
Blue. That means
No.
happy, right?
Mine's in the I landed on blue.
You landed on blue. I think that was my turn.
No, my
Is it
turn.
your turn? Okay. So can you tell me then a time that you were happy or something else that makes you happy?
Toy.
What other type of toys makes you happy besides your teddy bear?
Ola.
Ola? Why Ola make you happy?
Because I like to be Ola.
I think if you were here, I think you should put your gingerbread man right there.
No, I just landed on one red.
Oh, no, one blue. That was your last card. Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we just watched an activity that took a game kids are familiar with, Candyland, and turned it into an exercise on recognizing emotion. It might seem like a small task, but it is actually very important and impressive for children to be able to identify emotions. This could be a learning exercise or a reinforcement exercise, depending on how much the child already knows. We also saw how she dealt with possible conflict that might have arisen when the child wanted to be in front or thought it was his turn. She handled that very well, and she also tried to help him learn order. So it has more than just emotional lessons. It has some fine motor skills and learning colors and order. Play therapy is an expanding and very important field that is helping children grow up to be better and more emotionally aware adults. I learned from making this presentation that play therapy can help a wide range of issues children deal with, from trauma to disabilities. I learned about directive and non-directive play therapy and how to use each. I also learned what education path I need to take to become a play therapist and how to become certified. This project contributed to my career exploration by showing me that this is actually what I want to do with my career, and now I know where to start. Thank you for listening to my presentation today, and I hope you enjoyed it. These are my citations.